So, are you comfortable with what you're doing right now? Are you comfortable with the income you're making? Are you comfortable with the people you're conversing with? Are you comfortable with everything around you? Are you comfortable in your state of being? That's the best thing to ask yourself today is, am I comfortable with where I am? And if you are, then I'm going to ask you now, get out of your comfort zone. Because if you are comfortable now with what you're doing, then you're not progressing and you're not moving forward. So what is it that the top earners have or that the high achievers have? Let's just go with high achievers today. What is it with a high achiever that they keep striving for more, keep striving to be something else, keep striving to be better, keep striving to have that next step, that next progress, whatever it is you're doing. So when you get out of your comfort zone, get out of what you're doing that makes you happy, get out of being in that frame of mind. So when you do that, you're more likely to see yourself progressing. Thank you. So hold on just a second there, guys. I'm trying to type and I'm not doing a very good job today. Okay. When you get out of your comfort zone, then you're actually progressing. So why is it that a high achiever, or all high achievers, let's put it that way, will step out of their comfort zone? And it's hard. It's not easy. I'm going to tell you, it's not easy to step out of your comfort zone, because your comfort zone is where you're happy. It's where everything is easy. It's where everything is good, going good. Everything is progressing the way it feels good to you. But when you step out of your comfort zone, when you step out of what makes you happy, when you can ask yourself, when you're starting a new progress, you're not starting a new system, whatever it is you're starting, when you ask yourself, what is the outcome of what I'm doing? This is something that I ask myself whenever I'm starting something or whenever I am creating something else. If I'm creating a new course, or if I'm creating a new video, like I had to make a decision on what I was going to talk about here today. So when I do that, I ask myself, and you can ask yourself this question too, what is the outcome of what I'm doing? What is going to be the outcome? What is it I want to achieve with what I'm doing? If I'm doing a live coaching, or if I'm doing a seminar, or whatever I'm doing, it's going to be, what is the outcome of what I'm doing? And I always make myself very clear. And if I go into a group, if we're having a group meeting or a group thing, I will ask the group, what is our intention for this meeting? What is our intention for this group session today? What is it I'm doing? What is our outcome? And when you know what your outcome is, then you know why you're there. You know why you're doing this. You know what the outcome is going to be. So you know where you need to focus. You know where you're going to go. You know where your attention's going. And you know what you need to accomplish. So when you know the outcome, you know what you need to accomplish. And a lot of times you're going to step out of your comfort zone, because you're going to learn. And you've heard me repeat this before, and I've repeated it several times. And it's actually from, hold on, I had to write this down. Warren Buffett said in a quote, the more you learn, the more you earn. And that is a high achiever right there. So the more you learn, you're going to step out of your comfort zone. Because anytime you're learning a new skill, a new system, it's something maybe you don't know. It's maybe something you haven't tried. It's maybe something you haven't progressed at. That is stepping out of your comfort zone to learn that. And, we all have to step out of our comfort zone if we want to be successful. If we want to have success, in anything we do, regardless if it's a business, regardless if it's riding a bicycle, maybe it's skiing, whatever it is, doesn't matter what it is. You have to step out of your comfort zone to be able to learn that, to get that task under your belt, to know how to do that. And to be successful at it, you have to do it over and over and over again. And you'll find the more you do something over and over again, it becomes a repetitive motion. Repetitive motions have a tendency to become a habit over time. And if it is a good habit that you're doing, then use your mindset to reset what you're doing. But use your mindset, and you're going to find when we use our mindset to learn, we use our mindset to become that person that we want to be. Just because someone is a high achiever doesn't mean they don't have struggles. It doesn't mean high achievers are struggleless. That's actually the opposite. Someone who strives at achieving what they want, someone who strives to be in that standard, to have that standard of life, to have that standard of thinking, to have that standard of being, they push themselves. So the more we push ourselves and the more we go to achieve what we want, it could make you a high achiever, it could make you whatever you're wanting to be. You don't have to title yourself, and you don't have to give yourself a label. That's not necessary. I put this header up here today to get a point across for a lot of people out there. It doesn't matter what you're doing per se in someone else's eyes. What matters is what you're doing for yourself. And what are you giving to the marketplace? What are you giving to society? Who are you helping? The more you have a standard on, I'm going to help, so many people that I can. I'm going to be clear on what I'm doing. And I want to know the outcome of what I'm doing. I want to know what the outcome is of what I'm learning. I want to know what my target audience is. I want to know what I'm struggling to complete, because high achievers will struggle. We will struggle and we will struggle and we will struggle until we get the end result. And you may fail, you may fail, you may fail over and over and over again. That's okay. That just means that didn't work. So when you take it to the next level, you're going to find out what does work. And that's what it's all about. It's all about you getting uncomfortable with what you're doing, getting uncomfortable with who you are. If you're not happy with where you're at right now, there's a huge possibility that you think you're doing okay, but yet you have that one little part of you that talks to yourself, your self-talk, and that little part of your voice says, I'm never going to make it. I'm this. Why am I struggling at this? Why can't I get this? Why can't I understand this? When you do, and you get past that point of, I'm not making it, I'm not getting it, I'm not doing it. When you get past that point and say, you know what? So I didn't get that. So I didn't understand that. What is my outcome? What do I want to complete? What is the outcome of what I'm doing? When you ask yourself that question and you give yourself that answer, then you're going to know more so what you're doing and where your end result is. That is what high achievers do. That is what we do every day with whatever we're working on. So you in yourself are achieving what you want to do. As long as you're doing that, don't worry about a label. Don't worry about what anyone else is doing. Keep learning. Because in the words of Warren Buffett, the more you learn, the more you earn. So if your focus is on making a good income for your family, on making a good lifestyle to have, what you want, you can have anything you want in life. You just have to ask, receive. You have to believe you can. And you have to work towards the outcome. So what is your outcome and what do you want to achieve and what do you want to do? Learn. Learn from those of us who are doing it. Learn from people that are succeeding. Learn from the ones that are already doing it. Why not learn from a system that's already worked out the kinks? Why not learn how to do this and not make it so hard? You're going to have struggles. You're going to have steps you go through. You're going to have to invest in yourself. That's just the bottom line. There's no other way around that, but you have to step out of your comfort zone. Step out of that place where you're so comfortable in what you're doing that you're not moving forward. When you step out of that comfort zone, you're going to find there's going to be a lot more there waiting for you on the other side. So ask yourself, what is the outcome of what I'm doing? Why am I doing this? What do I want to achieve by doing this? And another thing you can ask yourself is, who am I serving? Who am I serving by doing this, learning this system? Who am I serving by learning these steps? Who am I serving? Because the more you serve the marketplace, the more you will get back. And that's just a philosophy of life. That's just one of the many philosophies. The more you serve, the more you learn, the more you earn. It is a rotation and it is there for all of us. So I hope you got some value from this broadcast because it did take a long time to get the words just right and to make it there for you. So I offer you the training. I always give you guys something on every broadcast I do. I do have a Top Earners license program for you up here. So definitely take a look at that and get in here. Get in here, learn what we're doing, and see what we're doing. Okay? I wish you all the best, and please like and share this and subscribe here on YouTube. Okay? I wish you all the best, and what is the outcome of what I'm doing?